an incomplete fragment consisting of 4 symbols, comprising the first word of a binary refrain. A pair of sounds emerging from the belly of a fabled tyrant's menace, but you authored only one sound of the pair. I would write the other. In the suit of my ruined hive, I scrawled my part of the code, completing the phrase of legend, the persisting sounds said to accompany the ultimate demise of the tyrant, plus an arm and an eye. But even these 8 characters, the scrawlings of charge, were still but half the code. There was another half by Scrooge in 2 parts.
Break, break.
One part,
Break, break.
3 symbols.
Break, 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 break.
And the other,
Heads.
5.
Heads.
Why the scale was
Heads.
tipped in this way
Heads.
between sisters?
Heads.
I cannot say. Each fragment would be transcribed in our rulebooks, sealing the collaboration between Rustbloods and Bluebloods, completing the code for a session's architect.
Not exactly. There was another fragment.
Oh?
Yes. An additional 8 symbols. From a wildcard source, I suppose. It came from a timeline not meant to happen. The one I came from, to ensure it wouldn't. Thus, sealing my fate. I believed the fragment was gibberish from a lunatic. After completing his rampage through our session, since it was not part of the scripted chronology, I was oblivious until it was too late to stop it. Not that it would matter if I did. The timeline had already gone astray. I pieced together what had happened by sleuthing his various scenes, and discovered the text which the code was recorded in. I decided to return to the Alpha timeline with the text, as evidence of his madness, I guess. In the Alpha timeline, this text was destroyed in an explosion caused by a computer virus. This explosion did not take place on my timeline. I identified this event as a difference prompting the offshoot, and returned to our planet via the Reckoning, just as I did at the end of my life, though that time deliberately, to influence events quietly to make sure it happened, and later joined the rest of our doomed selves to help defeat the king. The others surely had similar responsibilities along the way. As for the book, I lost track of it shortly after I arrived.
Yes, we all lost track of our books. They were gathered surreptitiously by agents assigned to the task. And in the veil, their codes were merged with the ghost imprints of other mysterious artifacts. Our first guardian was brought to life, on the seed to pass through Skya's final gate of defense. And the first to find Alternia.